everyone, it's the Eclectic Handyman here today with another Craftsman power tool. I have the top of the line brushless, so not the regular, cordless V20 stick vacuum. We're gonna check this out and see how it works. Let's get into it. All right, so let's take a look at some of the features real quick. Like all the Craftsman tools that are power tools, you get a 3-year warranty. It also comes with the 4 amp hour battery and a charger. Now that's important because the entry level one that is about $100 less only comes with the 2 or the 2.5 amp hour battery. And when you're running something like this, you're going to want to have a larger battery for it. If you're already in the Craftsman battery ecosystem, then that's going to work okay for you. Also, this touts that it has the redesigned head. Now, one of the reasons to get the better one like this is that the entry-level one has a lot of negative reviews about the wheels, it not picking up the debris, whether that's in the garage or on carpet inside the house. And so this one has been redesigned, and it's also brushless. This one you're paying a bit of a premium for it, but I think if you want one that works and you need that battery, it's probably worth the investment. All right, let's go ahead and get this out of the box and see what's inside. Obviously, by the height of this box, there's going to be a little bit of assembly, I'm assuming. It also comes with a filter on it. And let's see what's here. So we've got some attachments. Here is the charger. And I'm going to bet that this is the 4 amp battery. And indeed it is. Brand new. So right there, excellent. I have one charged up, so we'll be in good shape. Another box. Okay, the most important part. So we've got the main motor with the canister right here. All right, excellent design. It says brushless on it. Again, you'll be able to tell the difference when you're looking online. This is a little bit more of a rare model. You're not going to see as many of these at the store. I wanted to tell you what the part number was. It is CMCV S501M1. Got a lot of little boxes in here. We've got part of the assembly for the stick itself, a snorkel, instruction manual. Finally, we've got the vacuum head itself right here. All right, let's get into the directions. That's it. That's all what's inside the box. Let's get this put together, get the battery on, and test it out. Excellent. Once you have the parts laid out, it's going to take you like 2 minutes to assemble this. So you can take the base of the vacuum, and then you can put the shaft into it, and these just snap together. And there are buttons on it if you need to take it back apart, so that makes it really simple. We'll slide that in. Then you're going to take the main motor and canister, slide this in at the top. There you go. Once again, you've got the button. We can take the accessories. There's this little attachment. They just go on using friction like this. So how these work, these attachments, is if you disconnect this, you can put them directly into the motor themselves. So we'll just go ahead and put this on the back like that for convenience. So they'll be right there when we need them. And then last but not least, let's go ahead and put the battery in. Now I have a 4 amp hour battery already fully charged with 3 bars. If you're new to the Craftsman line, the larger the battery and the more that it's charged up, the better suction you're gonna get. So if you use a weak battery that doesn't have charge, it's not gonna work very well. So before you make a negative review on the vacuum itself, make sure that you have a quality Craftsman battery that has enough power on it. This just slides in right at the top like this, and you can just push it down, or you can press the button, put it in like that, and now we're ready to use it. All right, as for the operation, we've got the power button, a 3-speed selector, 1, 2, 3. The more you're going to use the suction, the more battery it's going to use. And then for the brush, or they call it beater bar right here, which is down there, you may just want pure suction, and so you can turn that on off. Let's try it in a small mess over here on the garage and see how it works. And you can see where I can turn that on or off. Piece of cake. Easy to use, very smooth. All right, let's go inside to carpet where I think most people are going to want to see how this works. All right, I have a couple of small messes here. I've got some on the carpet under the kitchen table, and then I've got some on the hardwood floor. So I will use the beater borrow brush on the carpet and then turn it off for delicate or wood floors. Let's see how it does. I think this is where most folks are going to want to see how it operates. Okay, that did a really, really good job getting everything up. Now, let me turn off that bar and let's go over to the wood floor. And you can see that it sucked up that mess without using the bar, so it didn't, make a scratch or anything on the floor. As you can see, it did a good job cleaning both hardwood floors, carpet, and there is no mess anymore. It also stands up very nicely, so there's no problem here on it standing on its own power. One other note of operation, you may have seen the LED lights. That is on when the brush is on as well. So if I turn this on and activate that brush, then you get the LED lights. If I turn that brush off, then it turns off. Also, the 3 modes of suction. That's 3, 2, and 1. So I had it on 3 when I was cleaning up. And then again, turn on the brush, and you get the LED lights. And when you put it upright, it'll turn off. Lastly, to clean the dirt out of the container, you simply lift this up and out. There's no release button from it. It just pushes up or pulls right out. And then on the back side, there is a little trash can button right here. So once you put it over the trash can, you can just empty it out like that. And if there's any, debris, you can pull it out, put it back on, make sure you put it in. There also is the filter. You can take this out right here. There's the filter that they say to clean and replace. And you can also take these parts out and clean internally here as well, just like you would a regular vacuum. It says to wash this every month with regular use. Turn it back on, make sure it's in the right place, and put it back in. It will just go back up in once you get it aligned. If I can get it aligned here, come a little bit to the side. There we go. Snaps right back in. All right, folks, so there you have it. I think this Craftsman Brushless V20 stick vacuum worked tremendously well. Now, whether you're going to use it as a backup for a shop vac out in the garage or inside the house on hardwoods, laminate, some low pile carpet or something like that, I think this is an excellent choice. I don't think it's a replacement for a whole house vacuum, but if all your floors are, hardwoods, laminate, tile, something like that, and just a few carpets here and there, this might work just great for you. Now, I think what's the make it or break it is the battery, as I've mentioned. A well-powered, larger capacity battery is going to make this thing operate the way it's supposed to. If you have a low charge battery or one of the weaker Craftsman V20 batteries, I think you may end up being disappointed. Not with the vacuum, but just with the power. So it's worth investing in a good battery. I have the 4 amp battery on here. They do make a 6 and even a 9. Just keep it well charged. I think this thing will perform well. If you like this, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Check out my other videos on Craftsman V20 brushless tools on the channel, as well as my other tool and Eclectic Handyman videos. And until next time, this is the Eclectic Handyman. We'll see you later.